Welcome in everybody to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host Michael Darcy, and today I'm going to break down the Kansas City Chiefs franchise tagging Chris Jones. Chiefs Kingdom, I am back. I kind of had to take a little bit of a break after the Super Bowl to kind of let that win sink in. And, I was making content 4 or 5 days a week for 3 or 4 months straight. So I wanted to kind of take a break, reset, and come back strong for this very exciting offseason. Because, Chiefs Kingdom, we have a chance to do something very special next year, knowing that we have a lot of the core coming back. And the news that I woke up to this morning was that the Chiefs franchise tagged Chris Jones. And, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you have known that I have been a very big advocate of the Chiefs signing Chris Jones. I think that everybody in Chiefs Kingdom wants Chris Jones back. But the question is, at what cost? Because he's really become a very good player, and dare I say, even an elite player in the past 2 to 3 years. Especially, he had a great season last year. So the question is could the Chiefs get him at an affordable price? I mean, you're already paying Frank Clark $100 million. You got to pay Patrick Mahomes. And so, the question was, could the Chiefs afford to pay him? And right now, I don't think they can. And that's why I believe they franchise tagged him. Because if the Chiefs really could afford to pay him, they would have done so. And I think that part of it has to do with Chris Jones's team not wanting to take a pay cut, even though he has stated he wants to stay in Kansas City. It's a business. You want to try to make the most money you can. He's coming off his rookie contract. This is generally when players try to make their money. So I understand why he's trying to get $20 million instead of $15, but the Chiefs right now cannot afford to give players like Chris Jones what they're worth. That sounds bad, but the Chiefs need to save up for Patrick Mahomes, and they still need to be able to function when they pay him. And giving Chris Jones $20 million a year might not fit in the Chiefs' plan. But, I trust Brett Veach, because Brett Veach has done so many things well and really hit on a lot of trades and free agents that I think that he has a plan, and regardless of how this Chris Jones issue works out, I trust in him either being able to sign him back or find the next guy. That could be why the Chiefs drafted Colin Saunders, or maybe they draft a defensive end or a defensive tackle in this year's draft. You really never know. But I think that since the Chiefs franchise tagged Chris Jones, he's going to get traded. At least in my opinion, the Chiefs would not have franchise tagged him if they weren't planning on trading him. And I've seen a lot of people think that he's going to go in the AFC. Brett Veach would be an absolute fool to trade him to the same conference. I expect him to go in the NFC if the Chiefs decide to trade him. So Chiefs Kingdom, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I believe that since the Chiefs franchise tagged Chris Jones, they're likely going to trade him. And I don't know what the reaction of Chiefs Kingdom will be to this video, but I would say that I love Chris Jones. I am very grateful that we've had him on this team, and he's won a Super Bowl with Kansas City. But football's a business. We got to move on, and our Kansas City Chiefs have to focus on getting back to the Super Bowl. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys like these videos and want to support me, go click the link in the description and go support me on my Patreon. I would more than appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the KC Sports Report by Michael Darcy.